So brush your teeth and floss with me. There's so much to learn and see. So come along and smile with me. It's the Kimmy Tutor Show.
That's me.
Hi, it's Kimmy the Tooth Tutor. I'm here today with my friend Elvis. Hello. And we're here to talk to you about brushing for a change. And we have a fun book, and it's called The Teeth That Looked for a New Mouth. Do you think your teeth have ever wanted to look for a new mouth? And I have some information about baby tooth cleaning, and then a fun thing you can do for the whole week at home. So the book is called The Teeth That Looked for a New Mouth. It's a story of a boy who didn't like to brush his teeth. It's written by Jill Jones and illustrated by Emily Zieroth. Ready? Once there was a boy named Luke who did not like to brush his teeth, not in the morning and not at night. His teeth were yellow because he would not brush them. Before bedtime, Luke's mother said to him, "Luke, it's time to brush your teeth." "But I don't want to," was Luke's reply. "But you ate so much candy, the sugar bugs will eat your teeth. Luke, it's very important to brush your teeth. If you don't brush them, you'll have food stuck in between and you'll have bad breath and the other children are not going to want to play with you." "But I don't want to," Luke insisted, digging in his heels. And once again, he went to bed without brushing his teeth. When Luke was asleep, he started to dream. He dreamed that his teeth decided to leave his mouth and search for a new mouth, a mouth that really needed them and would take care of them properly. Luke's teeth were tired of being dirty and smelly. They were afraid to be eaten by the sugar bugs. They knew what happened to teeth that stay dirty for a long time. Do you know what happens? You get cavities. In Luke's dream, his teeth began searching for a new mouth in which to live. They found Emily, Luke's baby sister, who had no teeth at all. To her they cried, "We are Luke's teeth, and we want to be clean, shiny, and white, not with food stuck in between. When Luke is asked to brush his teeth, he makes such a fuss, but we don't want nasty sugar bugs to eat us. Can we live in your mouth?" Emily nodded her head, opened wide, and the teeth hopped into her mouth, but they couldn't all fit. So Emily said to them, "I would love to have some teeth, but my mouth is too small. I can't brush my teeth yet, for I haven't any at all. I think you need a different mouth." So Luke's teeth kept searching. This next picture is my favorite one, just saying. They met Ben the turtle. To Ben, Luke's teeth cried, "We are Luke's teeth, and we want to be clean, shiny, and white, not with food stuck in between. When Luke is asked to brush his teeth, he makes such a fuss. We don't want nasty sugar bugs to eat us. Can we live in your mouth?" I love this picture. Ben nodded his head, and his teeth hopped right in. He then tried to chew some weeds, but they got stuck in his new teeth. So Ben the turtle said, "I would love to have some teeth, but I eat vegetables and weeds. This beak at the end of my mouth is everything I need. I think you need a different mouth." Luke's teeth then said goodbye to Ben and went on searching. Next they met Zoe the bird. To Zoe, Luke's teeth cried, "We are Luke's teeth, and we want to be clean, shiny, and white, not with food stuck in between. When Luke is asked to brush his teeth, he makes such a fuss. We don't want nasty sugar bugs to eat us. Can we live in your mouth?" Zoe put teeth in her tiny beak and flew up to her nest. Doesn't she look silly? But now she couldn't feed her babies. Though she tried her best, Zoe the bird said to Luke's teeth, "I would love to have some teeth, but I eat with my beak. If I had Luke's teeth in my mouth, I couldn't eat or speak. I think you need a different mouth." So Luke's teeth said goodbye to Zoe and kept searching for the perfect mouth. Next they met Nellie the jellyfish. This is very unexpected. To her they cried, "We are Luke's teeth, and we want to be clean, shiny, and white, not with food stuck in between. When Luke is asked to brush his teeth, he makes such a fuss, but we don't want nasty sugar bugs to eat us. Can we live in your mouth?" Nellie put the teeth at the end of her tentacles, but she started to sink. She said, "I would love to have some teeth, but I am not so strong. I'm made mostly of water. I couldn't carry you long. I think you need a different mouth." Luke's teeth did not know what to do. They felt so lost and sad. They had searched and searched and still couldn't find a nice mouth in which to live. They did not want to go back to Luke's mouth. They were afraid the sugar bugs would eat them alive. Then another idea flashed in their mind. Bernie! Bernie was Luke's elderly neighbor who didn't know how important it was to brush his teeth when he was a child. He now had only 5 teeth left. But Bernie brushed his 5 teeth all the time, and Luke's teeth decided that Bernie's would be a fine mouth to live in. To Bernie they cried, "We are Luke's teeth and we want to be clean, shiny, and white, not with food stuck in between." When Luke is asked to brush his teeth, he makes such a fuss. "We don't want nasty sugar bugs to eat us. Can we live in your mouth?" What do you think Bernie said? "I would love to have more teeth," said Bernie. "Please jump right inside. I will brush you every day." And he opened his mouth wide. Luke woke up in a panic, cold sweat on his face. "Oh, my teeth. I hope it's not too late." He ran to the sink, grabbed his toothbrush and toothpaste, and brushed his teeth thoroughly. After brushing his teeth, he returned to his bed and fell asleep again. He returned to his dream and saw that his teeth decided to give him another chance. His teeth stayed in Luke's mouth. From that night on, Luke was very careful to brush his teeth at least twice a day. If you ever meet them, you will see how they shine with happiness because they are so clean. The end. That's a very cute book. So I want to talk to you about babies. In the book, Luke's little sister Emily has no teeth. We still need to clean baby mouths even though there's no teeth in them. So a great thing to use just around the house is a clean wet washcloth. That's great for brushing or cleaning babies' gums and their tongue where bacteria still does collect. Adult bacteria can be introduced to a baby mouth through like sharing food or kissing or things like that. Also, cleaning a pacifier in your mouth and putting it in the baby's mouth is basically inoculating them with all of your bacteria. So I don't recommend that. So there are some fun things you can do. You can use the wet washcloth. You can also freeze it and use it as a teething tool, which is amazing. Then they make little things like this. It's kind of like a teeny tiny washcloth that fits on your finger and you can wipe off their gums and their tongue. There's this, which is the same idea except it's disposable. And so that's also very helpful. Then when they get a little bit older, there's things like this. And this is a toddler toothbrush, kind of like a baby to toddler. They can't choke themselves with it, so it's amazing. And they can also hold on to it. So when manual dexterity is not really there, they can still hold it, which is very cool. And then my personal favorite is this with bumps on this side and ridges on the other. And same idea as this one, it's much safer for them to use. It's amazing. This is an amazing toothbrush. So for older kids, I wanted to talk to you about toothbrushing charts. I have this toothbrushing chart, and you can do it morning and at night for a whole month. So you can maybe have a big prize at the end. If you talk to me, maybe I can hook you up with something. And I printed this one out, and I'm going to put a link below the video for this one. Just printing one of them, printed in all different colors, which is a lot of fun. You can put them in plastic sleeves, or if you're super lucky and have access to a laminator, you can laminate them and use dry erase markers on it. So it's a good way to keep track of brushing in the morning and at night. And then for a similar age child, there are dental apps. So there's Time to Brush, Brush DJ, Star Teeth, Monster Mouth, Chomper Chums, Colgate.com. There's the Elmo toothbrushing song, which I know is super popular. And then there's also a Pokemon app that you can brush your teeth with Pokemon characters. So take care, subscribe below, ask me any dental questions that you have. I'm happy to answer them. And also give you resources for things like this. Take care. Bye. Bye.